Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I have a Dave Allen reaction video for you. And in this one, he talks about holidays and holiday resorts. And I've said it a lot on this channel. My favourite comedian of all time is Lee Evans. But if I look at the comedians that I've discovered through this channel that I never knew beforehand, Dave Allen is probably very close to the top of the list, if not top of the list. I think he is absolutely brilliant. I don't think anyone would ever knock Lee Evans off of that perch overall. But in terms of the comedians that I've found through this channel, yeah, Dave Allen never ever fails to have me in stitches. I love this man. I love his storytelling. Probably the best storyteller I have ever watched. He's just amazing. And I'm looking forward to this one. This one, I'm not sure if I started watching it at some point because when I started this video, it was already like a minute and a half through. So I might have seen the beginning of this. I really can't remember. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. If you're a Dave Allen fan and there's any other Dave Allen you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get round to doing it. But until then, enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much and good evening. We are fast approaching a period of the year when the holiday brochures will be dropping into your house by the bucketful. Have you ever listened to them come in? Sounds exactly like a cow shitting through your letterbox. Brochures, they're always the same, aren't they? They always have the sun, the setting sun. I'm sure it's the one setting sun. No matter where you go in the world, it's the one setting sun. I've seen it all over the place. There's a church, there's a fat flamenco dancer with the castanets at the ready, black hair and big tits and a huge belly, and a toothless cretin with a guitar standing beside her. There's always pictures of hotels and villas and condominiums, pools, lush pools, swimming pools, surrounded by the lovely people, decorating them. You see them, they're all drinking, laughing, smiling. All young. You've never seen an oldie there, have you? Never seen an old one there? You don't see any varicose veins, pot bellies, ball hats, drooping tubes around them. Have you ever looked at that young? There's no fat on. There's not an ounce of fat. There's not a stretch mark. There's not one lump of cellulite between the lot of them. They're all sitting there, all happy, wonderful. The Coast Guard. You see the Coast Guard? Bronzed, Adonis figure, about to give the kiss of life to a pair of smiling breasts. And there's always that miserable old lady, that black-clad lady on a donkey, octogenarian on her way to the market. What is she bloody buying? Poison, for Christ's sake? And the chef, the friendly chef, with the morning catch of salmonella and botulism. You've seen those bastards? They're always hairy. Have you noticed that? They always have a hat and a red handkerchief and a vest and hair right down their arms and up on the inside of their arms. I don't know whether it's coming from the hand up or the armpit down. But he's a chef, for Christ's sake.
See, that's something that would put me off. That, like, for a chef, that if I went into a restaurant and I saw the chef and you could see more hair than skin, then for me that's a no-no. That I'm probably not going to eat there. But yeah, and you get it a lot when you go on holiday. The thing is that I go abroad, like I go abroad with a wife because she likes the sun, and we don't really get that in the UK. But I prefer holidaying in the UK because there's different things in the UK that you don't have to do. Like, you haven't got to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning here to like put a towel on a sun lounger because it's British weather. That your towel's probably going to be soaking wet by the time the sun comes out through the rain. But yeah, like, you go on holiday, we're going to have a nice relaxing holiday in Spain in the sun. We're going to be up at 7 o'clock every morning so we can put a towel down on that bloody lounge that you're going to move around 27 times during the day just to get the sun. Yeah, you can probably tell by my skin that I don't do sun. Like, no matter what, I can go to the Caribbean where it's scorching hot and I'm spending my whole day sitting under an umbrella. That I don't do sun. That I'm one of these that burn. I prefer like staycations, like I prefer to go to a caravan holiday in Yarmouth or whatever, and even there I will still burn. The British sun makes me burn. It's not that hot, like, but I will turn into a Teletubby very, very quickly with the sun. But yeah, when it comes to like going abroad, especially the chefs, yeah, that's one thing. Seeing a hairy chef, I'm gone.
It's an extraordinary images that they keep on creating. Greek islands, there's always the happy taverna. People pouring down. Ouzo! Ouzo! You never see a local drink that shit, do you? They're all drinking scotch and water imported from Ireland. Picture of them throwing down the ouzo. What it should be is a picture of them throwing up the ouzo. And this madness we have to get in the sun. They all do it. 50 years of the week. 50 weeks. 50 years of the week. That was quick, wasn't it? 50 weeks in a year, we keep our body under wraps. 2 weeks we go out. Woof! We're into it. The sun. Not for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, which is sensible. Hours! We sit there in the sun. Not only we sit in it, we cover ourselves with oil. You can hear people sizzling. You can pop the blister. Here comes another one.
I remember I went to Lanzarote with the wife, and this was probably early 2015. So I'd gone abroad, but not really for sun holidays. Like, my body wasn't really into sun that much. And I went to Lanzarote with her, and it was quite warm. So I said to her, like, I'll sit around the pool with you. And I only sat there for like an hour and a half. And that night, no word of it, like, I burnt to the point where, like, I sat in this bath that was hot and I was shivering. Like, I got sunstroke to the point, like, it made my whole body tingle. And first and last time I will ever sunbathe. I no.
Windsurfing. What about that? Windsurfing. What sort of a crap exercise is that? 8 hours in the sea, endeavouring to try to climb onto a capsized board with a sail, and Jesus, I broke my nails. I was red raw. I came out looking like a lobster that's had a kind of nervous breakdown. And water skiing. I'm in Nice. Somebody takes water ski. So I get in the water, my little jacket on, put my feet in these skis, lie on your back, hold the rope, and off we go. And he goes, I cannot get up. I am down like this. And he's doing 40 miles around the Bay of Biscay with my arse in the water. My anus is doing a filter job for the Mediterranean. 40-mile-an-hour anemone. And I'm thinking, are we mad? What? People said, what about a bungee jump? What? This is a bungee jump. I said, what's a bungee jump? I didn't know what a bungee jump was. They said, well, you climb up to the top of this tower. It's about 120, 150 feet high. Put a rubber rope around you. And you just dive off. Is this compulsory? So no, you do it out of your... I say, you're out of your mind. What about... Can you imagine the G you go through when you hit the bottom? There's about 8 pounds of blood in your head. Your eyes are come... You'd certainly crap yourself on the way down, wouldn't you? How do you pass that crap coming down on the way up? Well, there's a kind of image we have of ourselves, too. You go on a holiday. You see yourself as you see the brochure. When I go abroad and I'm walking down the beach, I don't see myself as a middle-aged, grey-haired old wrinkly. I see myself as Mr. Cool. Yeah. All bronze. And I'm thinking, somewhere out here, there's a female who wants this body. I go to the discotheque with that strobe lighting. UV lighting, have too much to drink, and I find her. This little creature in blue. And we dance the night. And I wake up in this room in the morning, and I have no idea where I am. And I'm looking at the ceiling, trying to figure it out. And I'm thinking, what did I do last night? And then it all comes flooding back. Hey, you picked up that dolly little bird in the disco. And I turn over, and the first thing I see is a set of teeth in a glass. And I recognize her immediately. She's the black-clad octogenarian old lady on the way to the market.
Do you know what? Honestly, like, I have been drunk so many times to that point where you wake up in the morning and you think, what did I do last night? And there's nights where it's blacked out completely and it's still not come back to me. And there's nights where, like, I get like flashbacks of things that I've done. It's like one night I went to a club which was in Seven Kings, and I got paralytic. And from that club, I decided I went with like half a dozen people. And at some point in that night, I just decided, you know what? Sod the lot of you, I'm leaving. And I left that club to walk home. And that walk home should have been about 25 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. And the only thing I remember from walking home is walking past the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal Stadium. I was in Seven Kings. I was near Ilford, so East London. And I remember walking past the Emirates. I don't know if it's just a case of being drunk. I don't know if I actually went that far. I ended up at home. I can't remember how I ended up at home, but I ended up here. And I just remember going past the Emirates. There's been so many things like being blacked out. And like I've woke up in the morning like with my phone ringing and people calling my phone saying like, oh, we met last night and blah, blah, blah. No idea. Honestly, absolutely no idea.
And I'm lying there thinking, Jesus, did I do it? Oh, Christ, did I? Oh, I did, didn't I? I did. I remember doing it. And then I think, at least I put a condom on. I did that. And as I got out of bed, I saw it on my toe.
I do. I really do like Dave Allen. I think this man is hilarious. And like I said, I love his storytelling. His storytelling is one of the best I have ever seen. And this is a challenge for you. I challenge you to show me any other comedian that like, tells a story better than this man does. That I think it's going to be hard to find. He is hilarious. And I still to this day, like most days, think about like telling your kids the time. And I've watched it so many times since I first done it. I just thought, and what was the other one? The other one was like when he was sitting down and he had the whiskey next to him, and someone said he's an alcoholic, and then someone went to take the drink and he just screamed at him. And then there's so many things, honestly, there's so many things about this man that I've heard that it's just been hilarious. So I'm looking forward to watching more. But guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. Leave any of your Dave Allen requests in the comments down below and I will get round to doing them. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will be uploading comedy videos daily along with music videos. But until then, thank you all for tuning in. Take it easy. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Be kind. See you in the next one.